joined by Andrew here, who's flew all the way from Arizona for this game.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's my trip. I started out on Wednesday morning. I got about like 10 a.m. I left for got my flight leaving to Atlanta. I woke up at about 4 a.m. to get to the airport. So my flight got into Atlanta about like 2 o'clock my time, which is about like 5 p.m. Atlanta time. Had a 2-hour layover, and then I flew 8 hours straight to here. I got into Manchester about 8 a.m. on Thursday morning. And then I came straight here, and well, I shouldn't say that. I dropped off my stuff at the hotel, came here, did my tour, and then I went back to the hotel, got some food, went to sleep. And I was awake for about 40 hours total between Wednesday and Thursday, just to come here and do everything at Old Trafford.
It's dedication, mate. Was that worthy of that long trip there?
Overall, yes. So I can't tell you how amazing the museum is here. Like, getting to see the history of the club, and like, I do my best back in America to learn about everything I can about the club, but it's really hard because all we have really is the internet and, you know, social media, different things like that. But I got the chance, and not a lot of people know this, I got the chance to choose my club, because ultimately, I mean, we didn't really get a lot of Premier League access until about 2013. Yeah. And so I got to choose my club, and I chose Manchester United because of everything that they stand for and represent. And getting to see that museum and getting to see the stuff about the Munich air disaster and just learning about that, learning about the history of all the great players that have played here, you know, George Best, Sir Bobby Charlton. I mean, honestly, you can go down the list of like 500 players. Yeah. It was just absolutely amazing. And then, I mean, to top it off, I mean, the first half, absolute shit, but that second half, that's classic United. That was worthy of the trip right there.
Yeah. In the States then, back in America, is Newcastle well known?
Actually, they are relatively well known. I actually am finding it surprising how well known, like, some of these lower clubs are. Like, I mean, I was talking to somebody the other day that was a Wolves fan. Wolves just got promoted. Like, that surprised me. But I actually knew about Newcastle for a while because I had a security guard at one of my jobs that I was working at that he was a Newcastle fan, actually from England. And so he told me all about the club, and like, I was like, hey, you know what? That's a club I'm always gonna kind of have a little bit of like an affinity for, you know, like, because I saw what you guys, like, when you guys got relegated, like going down the championship, and I paid a little bit of attention in terms of like online and stuff, seeing how you guys were still selling out matches nonstop, and that doesn't happen in the States. If we were to have relegation in the States, I'm telling you right now, people wouldn't show up. Yeah, I guarantee it. People wouldn't show up. Yeah.
So do you think Newcastle will get relegated this season after watching that today?
They looked a lot better today. I'm going to say that because I catch almost every single Premier League game. Here's another fun fact for you guys. In Arizona, the early matches start at 4:30 in the morning. I wake up for every match, and I watch every match I can throughout the day. We get 3 matches on live TV, and then I have NBC Gold as well, and that makes it so I can watch every single match. And I've seen you guys play, and ultimately this was the best you guys have played so far all season. And I honestly thought you guys, in the first half, you deserved the win. I'm being 100% honest. You guys deserve the win. But, man, that second half, talk about that barn burner. Me and my friend Matthew over here, he actually came down from Scotland to come hang out with me. And, you know, we were talking about the possibility of a barn burner. And wow, like that was classic Manchester United right there.
It was like Fergie time, wasn't it?
Yeah,
last minute winners.
No, the Fergie time, last minute winner. I mean, you got a little bit of everything in that, a little bit of everything, and but you know, I hope Newcastle don't get relegated, because like I said, I got a little bit of a soft spot for Newcastle because of that one, you know, fan that I got the chance to meet from England, and I mean, I've always enjoyed watching, you know, Newcastle play too. Like, also because, I mean, DeAndre Yedlin, you know, who's an American, gets to play for you guys. Yeah. And that's somebody that is top class for our USA squad. So, and I hope not. I don't want to see you guys get relegated, but ultimately, I mean, the way that it's looking right now, at least, it looks like you might, and I hope that's not the case.
All right, cheers, man. Thanks.
All right, no problem.
Check out the Magpie Channel merchandise: hoodies, hats, t-shirts, embroidered and printed available, and the back print on the new t-shirts, all sizes available. The link will be in the description of this video to the Etsy. It's etsy.co.uk/the Magpie Channel. Make sure you check it out, support us. It goes back in the channel, it goes into new equipment, away days, prize giveaways for yourselves if you haven't seen the Magpie 4 videos. Enjoy yourself.